Hey guys, it's Tony or New Truth, and welcome back to the AnewGaming channel. And I've got a surprise for you. Oh yes, I have. Am I thinking this is a double MOAB gameplay? Is that what I'm thinking? I set out to do a task to do in Modern Warfare 3 to get a MOAB. I'd done that one, and to get a double MOAB because I knew they were possible because I've seen other people do it within like a week of it being out. So I always wanted to get a double MOAB, and guess what? I didn't do it. I didn't do it, guys. I got so close in this gameplay. This gameplay is 11 minutes long. No, it's nearly 12 minutes long, right? I know it's Seatown again. Seatown must be my lucky MOAB map or something over the last couple of days, right? I am using a P90 silencer and extended mags with the MP9 silenced, okay, with sleight of hand, hardline, and sitrep pro. Now I know this is a bit of a weird setup. I was actually running support, you know, because a new demon, Bellwood, wanted to get a MOAB himself with the sniper rifle, and got damn near close in one of the other games we had afterwards. So all I was doing was just blamming out UAVs and ballistic vests, just going out for people constantly, until I realised I was on a decent streak. And later on in this gameplay, I did use the FMG9. I'm sorry, it's not a Kimbo, so it's not that bad. I had to pick it up. I ran out of ammo with my P90, but I got so close, guys. And you're gonna find out that literally towards the end of the game, when I got right towards the end of the streak, you will notice why it's just such a kick in the face for me. I'll give you a tip, right? I'll give you a tip. Think about it. As soon as I die, I was 1 kill off the MOAB, right? Think of it like that. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not much happening. I mean, I can't do much outside. Well, obviously school's finished for me for now. Still got about a week before I go back. A week today. Oh, excuse me. A week today when I go back, and I can't. This place is boring, guys. Hemsworth, where I live, is just incredibly boring. There's nothing happens. I mean, I live in the West End as well, so obviously I live in a really rough area compared to most places. But nothing happens around here, guys. I still need some contributions on how to use series. No one put in anything in the comments what I've seen. I haven't had a chance to check back it over the last couple of hours, but from what I've seen, no one's taken a shine to it, so I'm still going to do it, but I think I'll just pick weapons I think are underrated or underused, and then just go for it from there. If that's what if you guys just don't want to think, you don't want to ask, because you know, you might think, oh well, I don't like the AK-47. Let's say you don't like the AK-47, but someone else might say, oh, but you're on about the AK-47 is the best gun in the game. Okay, I can understand this, because it causes a lot of conflict, causes a lot of arguments, and you know, I don't want that for my subscribers and for other people who wanted to look at my videos. So I can understand like that retrospect of it, but I think, you know, you guys are entitled to your own opinion. But if you guys are going to start an argument over it, just please don't. It's not worth the effort, guys. So anyway, hopefully I'll be able to give you tips on how to get a double MOAB, even though I didn't get one. Right? Bear in mind, this is with the support package. Okay. I'm not using assassin, like I said. I'm using hardline, and I'm using UAV and ballistic vest. Right. This is how I also got my MP9 MOAB that I uploaded 2 days ago. Was it now? Yeah, 2 days ago. I uploaded that 2 days ago, and that's how I got it. It was also on this map. I'm using the exact same setup, apart from I was using Scavenger and Assassin and Stalker. But anyway, the way to get a double MOAB is you have to keep rushing at the enemy. And I know that obviously they're gonna rush, you're gonna flip spawns. And I'm sorry if you can pick that up on my mic, but that is my phone. It's got the loudest vibration in the world. That's what she said. Anyway, anyway, yeah, that's what you want to. That's what you want to run, guys. You want to run an SMG with a lot of ammunition spare. So the P90 is obviously the best for that. You can use the MP7. I honestly cannot even use that gun to save my life. Never mind kill anyone with it. So yeah, you need to use a gun that's got a lot of ammo. And I hope that's pretty much it. That's all you need, guys. You need to need a lot of ammo. You need to have Sitrep Pro. Sitrep Pro, if you're going for a support MOAB, is a must. Unless your headset is really good. I've only got a Turtle Beach PX21, is it? Yeah, Turtle Beach PX21. Now they're not the best Turtle Beaches, but they do work. So Sitrep Pro comes in handy so much, guys. It's unreal because now obviously Sitrep Pro's been buffed, and you can hear people using Dead Silence Pro or Dead Silence even for that matter. So it's a massive step up, guys, and that means you can sound hot everybody. All you need is a decent headset. You don't need a Turtle Beach or an Astro or an expensive Triton. You don't need that. All you need is a decent headset, and if you can, in which you can put the game through that, and that's all you need. So Sitrep Pro is a must, guys. Hardline Pro, obviously, because if you get assist counts as kill. That's always very useful as well. And you've got to keep staying round in corners and make sure you've got a ballistic vest on at all times possible. You will never know when a guy tries to shoot you in the back so you can turn on him, or if he just appears out of nowhere with like 2 other people. You have absolutely no idea sometimes. So you really do have to make sure you have a ballistic vest at all times. That's why I recommend using it as Hardline Pro, to get them as quick as possible, because obviously Hardline makes it so your kill streaks are 1 less. So instead of 4 for a support UAV, you get 3 for a support UAV, which is exactly the same as a standard assault UAV. Or if you use ballistic vest, instead of 5, you get 4. So it's all well and balanced. In sleight of hand, obviously, to negotiate through your weapons as quickly as possible. That is the only reason I use sleight of hand, or else I would use extreme conditioning, as you can see later on in this gameplay when I try and chase a guy and it takes me ages. But sleight of hand is needed to swap between, not necessarily, obviously machine pistol is quite useful, but when you run out of ammo with both and you need to pick up other people's weapons, sleight of hand Pro just comes into a world of its own. When you need, I don't know, say I've picked up an MP7 and then I've run out of ammo with that, I need to quickly swap because there's other people coming around the corner. Say I swap into, I don't know, a Scarel for example. It swaps perfectly. It's like the same speed as you would normally with a pistol without sleight of hand Pro. And that is really a really good thing for that perk to have. You really do need to abuse that thing. You really need to abuse it. You need to abuse all your perks to as much extent as possible. I was using portable radar in this. Portable radars are incredibly useful, however some people can spot them really easily, like I can, and you have to make sure you throw it in the right place. In some places I was just throwing it around. That's because these guys weren't as good. Okay, I'll say it. These guys were not good players at all. And I'm just wondering, guys, this is on Team Tac, okay? Or Team Tactical, I should say. I call it Team Tac for short. And would it have been the first double MOAB on Team Tac? Well, the first double support MOAB on Team Tac? I don't know. I'll have to YouTube it later. But because I've got to go out as soon as I finish this commentary. But I hope that'd have been such an achievement to get the first. I doubt it is the first, but Anyway, the gun I recommend to use, obviously, like I said, one with a large ammo capacity and make sure it's got extended mags. So your best bets are these 3 weapons: the PP90M1, the MP7, or the P90. Now, in my opinion, the P90 is the best out of all these 3. That's my opinion. P90 is my favourite submachine gun in this game, apart from the MP5. But that is one I'd recommend, the P90, because the MP5's got nowhere near the amount of ammo the P90 has. P90's nearly got double the amount of ammo. That is a lot. That is so important. So P90 is useful there. The MP9 is much better than any other machine pistol in this game. You could get away with the Scorpion Akimbo. Obviously FMG9 Akimbo is frowned upon, yet people use it. The G18 Akimbo is not really worth using unless you, want to make fun of your sen, really. It's not really worth using, guys, because obviously even Akimbo, it just kicks like Mary L. So you know you have to watch what you're doing with that. And then what you have to do is, obviously it's a submachine gun and machine pistol. Where do they work best? Tight spaces. That's where you need to be, guys. You need to be in tight spaces at all times. Like if you notice in C-Town, I rarely moved to A, domination. I rarely moved there. Why? Because there's a lot of lines of sight from the red building all the way to the tower, all the way to the camper building just next to the B flag. So there's a lot of wide open space there. So the C-Town is perfect in 2 areas. That's why we have to spawn. Oops, sorry about that. We have to spawn trap them at C. C has obviously got the best bit for close range combat. That's why it's best. This is why this map is brilliant for sniper rifles, shotguns, submachine guns, assault rifles. It's got the lot. It's got all of them. So that's where you need to be, guys. So just to recap on how to get double support MOAB. And I wonder if it's saw that bit where it's failing yet. I can't really see. No, it's not yet. I don't know. I don't know why I'm guessing. Anyway, so recap, guys. Spawn trap them on a map that's got a good area where it's very close quarters, like C-Town. Spawn trap them at C. Spawn trap at C is a necessity. All right. Make sure you use a submachine gun with a large ammo capacity, unless you want to do it with the FAD. Which, if you do that, then you will be amazing, and then I'll bow down to you or whatever, I don't know. And then make sure you've got an MP9 extender mags or silencer as your secondary. I think the extender mags is the reason why I lost this. If I'd have had extender mags, I think I'd probably have had enough ammo for this final guy. So I really hope you enjoyed this double MOAB fail, guys, with the support streaks on Team Tactical. And I've been AnewTruth, and I'll see you guys next time.